Hi, today I'm talking about the American model and actress Anna Nicole Smith, who died in 2007 at the age of 39. Anna Nicole Smith was an American model, actress and television personality. She was born Vicki Lynn Hogan in Houston, Texas on the 28th of November 1967. She was the only child of Donald Eugene Hogan and Virgie Mae Arthur. She had 5 half-siblings on her father's side. She took her stepfather's name of Hart when her mother married Donald R. Hart in 1971. She was brought up by her mother and maternal aunt. When she was 17 years old, she married her first husband, Billy Wayne Smith, who was a cook at the Jim's Crispy Fried Chicken restaurant in Mahia, Texas, where Anna worked as a waitress. This union produced a son, Daniel Wayne Smith, who was born in 1986. Anna wanted more to life and dreamed of fame and fortune. Her first step was working at Gigi's Cabaret, a strip club in Houston. It was later named Pleasures, but has since closed. Her luck changed when billionaire oil tycoon J. Howard Marshall met her at the club in October 1991 and started showering her with gifts and money. Around the same time, she posed for modelling shots at an agency, and the photos were passed on to Hugh Hefner, the founder of the adult magazine Playboy. This led to her being on the front cover of the March 1992 edition and as the centerfold in the May 1992 issue. She won the Playmate of the Year in 1993. Her success with the magazine got her modelling contracts with various companies, including Guess Jeans. Then she decided to do something that harmed her career and image. She married J. Howard Marshall on the 27th of June 1994. He was 89 years old and she was 26. This turned the paparazzi and the general public against her, as everyone considered her a gold digger. It was a short-lived union. He died the next year. Anna acted in several films. Her debut was in the comedy movie The Hudsucker Proxy in 1994. She also memorably appeared in Naked Gun 33 1/3, The Final Insult. She gained a starring role in the film To the Limit, but it was a commercial failure. She also appeared in television programs and won her own reality show, The Anna Nicole Show, in 2002, but it was cancelled after 2 seasons. After Marshall died, Anna tried to get hold of half his fortune, as she claimed he had promised it to her when they married. One of Marshall's sons, E. Pierce Marshall, however, fought her in court. In 2000, Anna was awarded nearly $450 million. This was then overturned. In 2002, she was going to get $88 million. It was again denied. The fighting continued between Anna and Marshall's son until he unexpectedly died in 2006. The court battles continued with his family fighting Anna's bid for the money. Even after she died, the battles continued with her estate trying to get Marshall's millions. In August 2014, the final bid failed. On the 7th of September 2006, Anna gave birth to her second child, a daughter, in Nassau, in the Bahamas. Her father was listed on her birth certificate as Howard K. Stern, who was Anna's lawyer and boyfriend at the time. However, a custody battle ensued, and after a DNA test, her father was revealed as photographer Larry Burkhead. 3 days after the birth, Anna's son, Daniel, died in her hospital room while he was visiting her and his half-sister. He was 20 years old. He had a phobia about flying, but had made the trip to be by his mother's side. His autopsy found he had died of a drug overdose, and what actually happened was he had taken too many of his anti-anxiety pills in order to fly the distance from the States to the Bahamas. His autopsy also showed there was methadone in his system too. The baby was named Danny Lynn after him. Anna's prescription drug intake increased after her son died. She took painkillers because her huge breast implants hurt her back. She also used methadone as pain relief and became used to taking medication. She started taking chloral hydrate for her insomnia in her grief. She also twice tried to take her own life after his death. Firstly, she tried to drink a lethal amount of a medication and then tried to drown herself in a swimming pool. On the 5th of February 2007, Anna and Stern checked into the seminal Hard Rock Hotel in Hollywood, Florida. Anna was suffering from flu-like symptoms and had a high temperature. Her bodyguard, Mo Brighthop, put her into a bath of cold water to try to get her temperature down because Anna refused to go to the hospital. On the 6th of February, her temperature rose again and she started vomiting and suffering from diarrhea. She was given diazepam. On the 7th of February, Anna had a fall in the bath and hit her head and back. At midday on the 8th of February, Anna still had a high temperature. Howard K. Stern left for a business meeting and her bodyguard's wife, who was a nurse, stayed with her in the hotel room. After 1 p.m, Anna was found unconscious and not breathing. Mo's wife and then Mo performed CPR on her, but it didn't work. At 1:48 p.m, paramedics arrived at the hotel room and tried to save her. She was taken to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood, Florida. At 2:49 p.m, Anna was pronounced dead. Her autopsy found there was a cocktail of drugs in her body, chlorohydrate and 4 benzodiazepines. According to Dr. Richard Shepherd from the British programme Autopsy, what actually caused her death was an abscess in her left buttock. In order to keep her weight down, Anna had started injecting herself with vitamin B12, and an abscess had formed at the injection site. It was the infected abscess that caused her high temperature, and the pus and bacteria spread throughout her blood, which caused blood poisoning, septicemia. All of the drugs in her system didn't help matters. Dr. Shepherd maintained that if she'd gone to hospital and been given antibiotics, she would have survived. He also found from the autopsy report that she was suffering from hypothyroidism. In other words, she had an underactive thyroid gland, which caused her to put weight on in her later years. It wasn't diagnosed in her lifetime, and she didn't realise she was suffering from this medical condition. Larry got custody of Danny Lynn and seems to have been an excellent father to her. Anna was buried next to her son Daniel in Lakeview Memorial Gardens and Mausoleums in Nassau in the Bahamas. There are laser-etched photos of them on the flat tablet gravestone. One is of them together and there are 2 separate ones of them. Under Daniel's photo there's the inscription, "I love you more than all the raindrops in the sky." Under Anna's photo the inscription reads, "I love you more than all the fishies in the sea." So I suppose this is what they said to each other. The really interesting fact is that J. Howard Marshall's name, date of birth and date of death is also inscribed on the gravestone. This is because some of his ashes are buried with Anna and Daniel. After J. Howard's cremation, Anna agreed to split his ashes with his children. Well, that was awful, wasn't it? I think she just couldn't get over the death of her son and she didn't want to live. But if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.